Okay, go ahead.
Ok. Bueno, Esteban, estoy hablando en español. ¿Qué me pasa?
I will help you.
Okay, we're in English.
English, yes.
Thank you. Esteban, thank you so much for hosting me and Sandra on this trip. It's been great to be with you.
It's great to have you here in Mexico.
I love this view overlooking the city of Mexico.
Isn't it amazing to
Yes.
think that so many million people
Yeah.
are living here?
It's a lot.
It's a monster city.
Yeah, it is. And God
Beautiful.
is doing amazing things here through our team. I just want to talk a little bit about your background. You've been with CBN for over 15
Almost
years.
16 years. It's going to be 16 years in July 1st.
And you've actually worked on every major production for Latin America.
Yes.
Vida Dura,
Club
Club
700
700 Hoy,
Mundo
Mundo
Cristiano.
Cristiano. You were the first anchor of Mundo Cristiano.
Yeah. And that
Costa
was a
Rica.
great experience too.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now Vive Más, you're the senior producer of Vive Más.
Yes, I have a great team that I work with them, and we are producing Vive
That's
Más
awesome.
for Mexico, but the Lord has surprised us because we are in 18 countries now.
Wow, that's crazy. You're now the country director of Mexico,
Yes.
of CBN Mexico.
Yeah, that was also a surprise.
How recent is that?
Because I came here to produce the program
From Costa Rica.
from Costa Rica. My family and I moved to Mexico because we felt the Lord wanted us to be here serving Him. And we prayed and we said, well, Lord, don't take us away from our country if you are not going to effectively use us.
Yeah.
And suddenly we were here in Mexico. It's a new life. And then the program started airing in national television.
Yeah.
And that has been great because we are hearing people, mostly people that is their first contact with Jesus.
Yeah.
And at first we were told that we couldn't pray in the TV program.
Really?
Yeah, nationwide in open television. And then we decided to, well, why not? Let's do it. And when we started praying for the
Yeah.
people, the phone lines started ringing more than ever. Salvations started coming. We have testimonies every month of people who came to Jesus after watching CBN's Vive Más.
Wow. That's great. So what would you say is your personal mission?
When I was a journalist in Costa Rica, I was a journalist and an anchor, and I was taking care of all the criminal news.
Wow.
My question was always, am I building something here? And then I came to Christ, and the first Bible study that I attend, we were reading Jeremiah, and the Lord gives to Jeremiah authority to destroy and to build.
Yeah.
So if I can choose, why not to choose to build something? So I like building messages. I like building television programs. I like investing in people because I see the results and how the Lord blessed these people and transforms his life and the life of his family, and why not a whole community?
Yeah.
So I'd like to be part of what the Lord is building. And thank God and thanks to our leadership and our managers, the program is in the air, it's airing every week, and we are seeing the results.
Tell me a little bit about the name, Vive Más. What does it mean?
Jesus said, I have come to give you life and life in abundance. So vive is live,
Yeah.
and más is more.
Yeah.
So that's the reference, the verse reference to invite the people to live in abundance
Yeah.
through Jesus.
Yeah.
That's why the name.
It's an exhortation. Live more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Live more.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you've been building a lot with CBN. Like I mentioned earlier, you've been involved with all the different programs in Latin America, but you've also get to build in people's lives individually with Humanitarian and Superbook. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I try to go to every humanitarian project we have because I really want to witness and be blessed by the testimonies of these people. And of course, we love sharing those testimonies in the TV program.
Yeah.
And with Superbook, we have seen how God is entering homes of people who desperately needed him, thanks to a kid
Yeah.
who went to a church and was exposed to Superbook. We have testimonies of families that came to Jesus thanks to a boy or a girl who went to a church and was exposed not only to Superbook but to the Superbook curriculum, because
Yeah.
that is really an evangelistic tool.
Yeah.
We recently witnessed a family that they had violence inside. That's very tough. It's very tough to hear a wife and a husband explain how violence was controlling their home. And then they tried to fix the situation, but the heart of their little boy was already damaged. And the kid started going to Superbook. He clearly remembers how God taught him to forgive his dad. And he came home and told, Mom, today I saw something in Superbook. And they told me I have to forgive. I already forgave my dad. Why don't you forgive him? And the mother was like, and that was an 8, 9-year-old kid talking.
Yeah.
And the mother was like, where did this kid got that from?
Yeah.
So that's one of many that we have in Mexico.
Yeah.
And my dream is to have Superbook in every single city in Mexico.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
And it's really great to hear about Superbook curriculum for me as well. I actually helped translate one of the
You do?
seasons of curriculum.
Oh, you did a great job then.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun. So, speaking of vision and what you want to see happen, what is your vision for the next 5-10 years for CBN
Well,
Mexico?
I come from a country with 5 million people, and you have more than 20 million people here.
Yeah.
So this city is a country. We really want to have all churches using Superbook to bring kids to Jesus.
Yeah.
We want to expand the frontiers of Vive Más also. And we really want to turn as a very good option, competitive option in social media,
Yeah.
because that's where the fight is happening
Yeah.
now, that they can really not just enjoy and be entertained, but to be fed in their spiritual needs. And of course, we want to expand our humanitarian work. We're doing a lot with Orphans Promise.
Yeah.
We are blessed to work with them, and we are seeing the amazing job Orphans Promise is doing to keep the families together. We're preventing the kids from leaving their homes and going into the streets.
Yeah.
And I was impressed in Cancun when I learned the parents were learning how to show love to their kids, because for me, that sounds like
Yeah.
pretty much my everyday.
Yeah, instinct.
Yeah, but it's not.
Wow.
It's not. And I ask, why? And they say, well, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you didn't experience before.
Wow.
So we have generations who didn't experience the love of their parents, whose parents didn't know how to spend time with them. And the work that Orphans Promise is doing in Mexico is a tremendous blessing.
What keeps you going? What touches your heart after all these years of working with CBN?
We all have battles to fight, and we have battles every week. But at the end, and when the Lord gives you victory over obstacles and challenges, and you persevered in your faith and you work hard, and at the end, when people come and say, hey, good job, and you have the opportunity to say, no, praise God. I personally have experience with the Lord as if he come to me and tell me, hey, my child, I'm proud of you.
Mm.
And for me, being an useful servant and a child of God is the most important thing. Is what I'm always looking for. It took me years to experience God as a father, and now I can quit. I want more.
Well, friends, it's been a great day. We got to see Mexico City and talk to Esteban. Side note, Esteban has been a really great host. He's taken us everywhere, driven us everywhere, and given us amazing Mexican food. So I'm really happy, including sushi, which is not Mexican. But anyway, tomorrow's going to be another great day, and I hope you stick around. See you soon.